के अस्सलाम वालेकुम। एडम बेड्स बाय जॉर्ज इलियट जो है इसकी करैक्टर लिस्ट जो है वो मैंने करवा दी थी। आज जो है इसकी डिटेल समरी जो है वो करेंगे। एडम बेड वाज द फर्स्ट नावल बाय इंग्लिश ऑथर मैरी एन इवेंस। मैरी एन इवेंस जॉर्ज इलियट का रियल नेम है, जो कि प्रीवियस पीपीएससी के पेपर में ये क्वेश्चन आ चुका है कि जॉर्ज इलियट किस राइटर का, विक्टोरियन राइटर का रियल नेम है। इट वॉज पब्लिश सुडोनिमली, मतलब कि मैरी एन इवन ने ये नावल जो है अपने नाम से नहीं बल्कि सुडोनिम यूज़ किया था। जॉर्ज इलियट जो है इनका सुडोनिम है। ओरिजिनली पब्लिश्ड February 1, 1859। जॉनरा है रोमांस नावल है, हिस्टोरिकल नावल है, फिक्शन है। मेन थीम फैमिली एंड ड्यूटी। अब डिटेल समरी जो है वो स्टार्ट करते हैं। डियाना मॉरिस, अ मेथोडिस्ट प्रीचर, अराइव्स इन Hayslope, a small village in England in 1799. She stays with her aunt and uncle, Mr. and Mrs. She plans to return soon to Snowfield, where she normally lives. Seth Bede, a local carpenter, loves her and is learning to live with her rejection of his marriage proposal. याद रखना है, पहले जो है वो सेथ बेड ने प्रपोज़ किया था डियाना को और डियाना ने रिजेक्ट कर दिया था। सेथ ब्रदर एडम बेड आल्सो लिव्स इन हेस्लोप एंड वर्क्स एज अ foreman at shop where he and his brother work. Adam loves a 17-year-old village beauty named Hattie Searle. Hattie, who is Mr. Poser's niece, lives with the Posers and help with the codes. Theas Bede, the father of Seth and Adam, he drowns in the river near their house after a drinking binge. Their mother Elizabeth, इनके फादर की डेथ के बाद इनकी माँ का भी दिल किया था कि वो मर जाए, लेकिन डियाना गोज़ टू कम्फर्ट लिज़बेथ एंड इज़ एबल टू सूथ हर वेयर नो वन एल्स कैन। डियाना ने ऐसे उसको कंफर्ट किया कि वो कंफर्ट हो गई डियाना की बातों से। लिज़बेथ विशेस दैट डियाना कुड बी हर डॉटर इन लॉ। इसके बाद डियाना लिज़बेथ ने ये विश करना शुरू कर दिया कि काश डियाना जो है उसकी डॉटर इन लॉ बन जाए। द लोकल लैंडलॉर्ड स्केयर डोनिथ्रोन रूल्स द पैरिश विद एन आयरन फिस्ट। स्केयर नाम है, ये याद रखना है। हिज ग्रैंडसन एंड हेयर कैप्टन डोनिथ्रोन। कैप्टन डोनिथ्रोन के ग्रैंडफादर का नाम स्केयर डोनिथ्रोन है। हु इज़ अ मेंबर ऑफ द regimental army, has broken his arm and is living with the scare. The villagers all respect and adore Captain Donithron, who consider himself a gallant man. Captain Donithron flirts secretively with Hattie after first meeting her at the Posers. He asks her she will next be visiting the square's resident and arranges to meet her alone in the woods when she passes through. When Captain Donithron meets up with Hattie in the woods, they are alone for the first time and both are bashful. Donithron teases Hattie about her many suitors and she cries. He puts his arms around her, but he then immediately panics at the inappropriateness of his advances and runs off. Later, Donithron meditates on what he has done and decides he needs to see Hattie to clear up what happened. He meets her on her way back through the woods and they kiss. This encounter begins a summer-long affair which only ends when Captain Donithron leaves to rejoin his regiment. Hattie believes that Donithron will marry her and make her into the great socialite she dreams of being. Although she does not exactly love him, she loves the wealth and privilege he presents. Captain Donithron throws a coming-of-age party for himself, to which he invites all the members in the parish. Everyone comes and has a wonderful time with a feast, dancing, and gaming. Adam discovers that Hattie is wearing a locket that Captain Donithron gave her. A loved locket with his hair in it. डॉनिथ्रॉन के बाल थे उस लॉकेट में जो डॉनिथ्रॉन ने हैटी को दिया था. ऑन द लास्ट नाइट कैप्टन डॉनिथ्रॉन इज़ इन टाउन. Adam catches him kissing Hattie in the wood. Adam and he have a fight, which Adam wins. Captain Donithron lies and to Adam that the affair was no more than a little flirtation. Adam tells him he must write a letter to Hattie, letting her know that the affair is over. Captain Donithron does so and Adam delivers the letter. Hattie is crushed, but after some time she resolves to marry Adam as a way out of her current life. Adam proposes and Hattie accepts. By the time Donithron leaves, Hattie is pregnant, although neither of them know it. She resolves to go out to find Captain Donithron. She believes that Captain Donithron will help her, even though she feels he can never erase her shame. Hattie sets out to locate Captain Donithron. At the end of her journey, she learns that he goes to Ireland. याद रखना, कैप्टन डॉनिथ्रॉन आयरलैंड के लिए निकल गए थे. She heads in the direction of home, more or less intending to visit Diana, who she believes will help her without judging her. Along the way, she gave birth to her child. She takes the child into the woods and buries her under a tree. Hattie goes away, but she cannot escape the sound of child's cry. She returns to where she left the child. A farm laborer and the constable discover her, and the constable takes her into custody for the murder of her child. Hattie accidentally commits infanticide. याद रखना है, हैटी ने इन्फेंटिसाइड का क्राइम किया था, अपने बच्चे को मार. Mr. Irwin tells Adam that Hattie is in jail for murder. Adam goes to Hattie's trial, even though the situation troubles him. Hattie is convicted and sentenced to die. At the last possible moment, Captain Donithron arrives with the stay of execution. Hattie is transported, meaning that she is sent away from England for her crimes. She dies just before she is to Hayslope. Captain Donithron goes away for years because of the shame he has brought on the posers and Adams. Adam realizes that he is in love with Diana. He proposes, but she rejected until she comes to realize that it is God's will that she marry Adam. They got married and they have 2 children. Seth lives with them and does not marry. Captain Donithron returns to Hayslope and he and Adam meets one last time at the conclusion of novel. They are able to stay friends despite all that has come between them. समरी थोड़ी लंबी हो गई है लेकिन इम्पॉर्टेंट है. नावल एडम बेड फिक्शनल है, रोमांटिक नावल है. हैथी जो है वो प्रोटैगनिस्ट भी आप उसको कह सकते हैं, क्योंकि स्टोरी जो है उसी कैरेक्टर के रिवॉल्व घूम रही है. एडम बेड्स जो हैं वो प्रोटैगनिस्ट हैं जिनके नाम पे ये नावल है. नावल पब्लिश कब हुआ था? 1859 में. डेट याद रखनी है और इम्पॉर्टेंट है, काफ़ी दफ़ा क्वेश्चन आ चुका है इस पर, इसलिए पॉइंट्स नोट कर लेने हैं. हर नावल के पॉइंट्स जो हैं वो उसको नोट कर लेना है, इस तरह फिर पेपर में आसानी रहती है. ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़ एंड डू सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल, लाइक शेयर कमेंट. अल्लाह हाफिज़.